Shri Sant Gadge Baba, College of Engineering and Technology, Bhusawal, welcomes all of you, all budding engineers and our alumni who have joined us today to grace this occasion and to celebrate this Engineers Day. So before proceeding, I would first of all like to thank Hindi Seva Mandal's management, Principal Dr. R.P. Singh sir, Academic Dean Dr. R.B. Barjibe sir, our beloved and most lovable HOD Dr. Dinesh Patil sir, and all the staff members of the college as well as department. In this pandemic situation, still we are working online. So we came up with this idea of sharing or celebrating this Engineers Day today as an online platform with a remark of having an interaction with our alumni, that is our well-known pass-out engineers who are working in their own domains, as well as for all the engineers who are called as budding engineers who will be having their degree in 1 or 2 years. So this interaction will give an environment regarding what an engineer has to do, what is the life of engineer, and it will help all of us to have an healthy environment in this pandemic situation. So again, I give greetings to all of you on this Engineers Day, and we have with us the head of department, Dr. D.D. Patil sir. I will request him to share his thoughts on this occasion. Sir, please.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Patak sir. Very warm welcome to all. First, respected Principal sir, Dr. R.P. Singh sir, respected Academic Dean, Dr. R.B. Barjibe, all the head of department of all department, and teaching staff of our college as well as our department, and all my dear students. Good morning to all and happy Engineers Day, all of you. Okay. Now, as an Engineers Day, we celebrate every year on 15th September in India. But this Engineer Day celebrated throughout world on different dates or date. Okay. But in the world, everyone given a unique value to the engineer as a creational. Okay. Engineers Day celebrate on the birth anniversary of Sir Mokshagundam Vishwesaraya. Sir Mokshagundam Vishwesaraya is one of the greatest engineer in our country. This Engineer Day is celebrated on the day of birth anniversary of Sir Mokshagundam Vishwesaraya for their valuable contribution in our India. Mokshagundam sir contribute their knowledge for enhancing the water resources, developing and building the dams on rivers, developing and building the bridges on the rivers, as well as they develop the different how to keep or the natural water resources, okay, for the long time. Okay, for their contribution, Indian government is inspired for their contribution, and they honored as a Bharat Ratna in 1955. All of you know that the world without engineer is like bike without wheel. Okay, everyone agree with me? The word without engineer is like a bike without wheel. So the engineer work on the interface between science and society. Science and society. Science is a discovering the essential truth about that exists in the universe. But engineer and engineering is about creating the things that never existed. Means engineer like to solve the problem. If the problem is not existed or readily available, they will create their own problem and develop several ways to resolve them. The research and the contribution of in the research is initiated in the world by the engineers. The different people have the different recognition for engineer. Engineer is eager. Engineer is non-stop learning process. Engineer is genius. Engineers are intelligent. Engineers are nation builders. Engineers are effort maker. Okay, engineers are excellence and engineers are riders. Okay, on the same day, 15 September, our department and I started this computer student associated with the department staff. Okay, every staff make their efforts to develop this computer student association. Under that computer student association, we executed number of activities: Technovative, Excellence, Future Technocrats, number of competitions, and our department is fully recognized throughout the Maharashtra. Initially, for first 5 to 6 years, from all over Maharashtra, different colleges are participate in our COMSA activity. Okay, for developing the activity among the student, developing their team building in the student. Okay, or contribute. We provide the particular platform to every student to contribute to each student for their myths and methodology in their student life. Through this platform, we develop this platform. Okay, after that, again from last 2 year, last 2-3 year, we develop this combat group. Okay, yeah, that combat group is work on automation as well as it works on machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence techniques. Through that combats, we develop agro bats, agro robot. Okay, it is very useful for every farmers, and it reduce the number many efforts. Okay, many efforts, as well as it reduce the required manpower for the farmer for farming purpose. Okay, number of students are participate in that Combots laboratory. Okay, that we are also trying to recognize that laboratory with the MNC we are going to collaborate that company with MNC companies. Okay, the process is going on. Okay, in lastly, I am not taking the much more time today. I request all the engineers to co-op with our invited alumni and discuss with them your some myths regarding how to work in India, what are the basic requirements, what activities perform, how the activities perform in the companies. Okay, MNC, nationalized company, how the progress is performed, how they can switch from one company to another company, what are the different criterias are required by time to time, and what are the criterias are required to make the existence in company as well as the group in the company. Okay, you can discuss all your problem with them, and please raise your hand, okay, for asking any question or any query from your mind. Okay, first raise your hand and you ask your question, and carefully listen them. Don't gossip or don't argue for their words. Okay, I again Happy Engineers Day to all of you. Thanks for your presence for today's eve. Thank you. Thanks all my dear student, as well as all the staff are co-op with these functions. Thank you. Thank you, Patak sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. That was nice sharing from you, sir. We are always there to hear from you, and your guidance is always inspiring for all of us. Thank you. So now, let me begin the celebration by having you an interaction with our alumni, Mr. Rakesh Limbasiya. He is from Gujarat state, and presently he is working in Mob Maxine. Yes, Rakesh, nice to have you.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Yes, very much fine. We are glad that you are here with us and you are giving your valuable time in today's celebration.
Yes,
We
sir.
would
Thank
like
you.
to hear from you. You can turn on your camera. So I will stop my sharing.
Yes, sir.
All our budding engineers and we all of us will like to hear from you something about some whatever you are doing, new technologies. And happy Engineers Day to
Hi.
you. You can begin,
Happy
Rakesh.
Engineers Day. Yes.
Rakesh, Happy
Yes,
Engineers
sir.
Day.
Happy Engineers Day, sir.
You can begin,
Okay.
Rakesh.
Yes.
I am stopping my sharing.
But yes, sure.
Yeah, it's all yours.
First of all, Happy Engineers Day, all of you. I am Rakesh here from Mob Maxim. Last 7 to 8 years, I'm working with in these technologies and the many areas of field. Uh, one, so, one more thing, that's I am working as a digital marketing, also as a client relationship manager. I am I also know about the latest technologies. We are the which are the technologies coming in the market and which are the going in the markets. So we are currently which are the technology are trending. So that's the reason why I am here. That पहले तो मैं सभी लोगों को ये बोल दूं कि काफी लोग ऐसे भी होंगे जिसको हिंदी मतलब इंग्लिश में भी पता नहीं चलेगा, क्योंकि मैं भी एक था उसमें से। बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे भी है जो जिसको नहीं पता होगा कि भाई क्या बोल रहा है, क्या कैसे कैसे बात करेंगे ये लोग, क्या बता रहे हैं, किस तरह से हम लोग काम करेंगे टेक्नोलॉजीज में, कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजीज मार्केट में अवेलेबल है, वो सब कुछ मैं आपको एक बता देता हूँ इजीली। मार्केट में बहुत सारी ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजीज है जो अवेलेबल है, जिसके ऊपर आपको वर्क करना पड़ेगा। जैसे हम लोग जैसे मार्केट में आए थे तब हम लोग को नहीं पता था कि हम लोग को कौन से फील्ड में जाना है और किस तरह से जाना है, किस तरह से हम लोग वर्क करेंगे, किस तरह से हम लोग उसके ऊपर इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे कि भाई हमारा फ्यूचर कैसा होगा उसके ऊपर। तो वो हम लोग को पहले नहीं पता था। तो मैं आप सभी को एक चीज़ ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि एज ए मतलब आप जिस तरह से फोर्थ ईयर में जैसे आते हो, उससे पहले ही आप एक टेक्नोलॉजीज को प्रिपेयर कर लेना, जिससे आपको ऐसा पता चले कि मार्केट में आने से पहले हम लोग वो रेडी है कि हम लोग को कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजीज में जाना है। जैसे कि सेल्स है, फिर टेक्नोलॉजीज कोई प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस है बहुत सारी, जिससे आप गेट कर सकते हो कि भी हम लोग को इसमें जाना है। अभी लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजीज में मैं बात कर सकता हूँ तो अभी अभी रिएक्ट जेएस, रिएक्ट नेटिव, एंगुलर जेएस, व्यू जेएस और बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज है जो अभी मार्केट में अवेलेबल है और आप उसमें भी मूव कर सकते हो। और अभी अपकमिंग की बात करूँ तो अपकमिंग में अभी एक माइक्रोसॉफ्ट की जो टेक्नोलॉजीज आने वाली है, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट और जैमरिन की, जो कमिंग सून है, बीटा वर्जन अभी रिलीज कर दिया है। तो वो भी जरूरी है कि आप उसको भी प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो। अभी आप अभी फोर्थ मतलब काफ़ी लोग ऐसे हो कि फर्स्ट ईयर है, सेकंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर है, आप लोग प्रिपेयर हो जाओ, उससे ही आप अभी से प्रिपेयर हो जाओ कि हम लोग को मतलब मार्केट में आने से पहले आप सभी चीज सीख लो, एक टेक्नोलॉजीज और कुछ किस फील्ड में हम लोग को जाना है। जैसे कि पहले ऐसा था कि भाई कोविड के आने से पहले मार्केट में ऐसा आईटी ट्रेंड नहीं था। अभी आईटी का ट्रेंडिंग बहुत ज़्यादा है, क्योंकि सभी लोग ऐसा चाहते हैं कि हम लोग भी मार्केट मतलब कि ऑनलाइन आ जाए, क्योंकि बहुत सारी कंपनियां ऐसे हैं कि भाई हम लोग को ऑनलाइन जाना, ई कॉमर्स कंपनियों का मार्केट भी बढ़ चुका है। तो हम लोग ऐसा मतलब मार्केट में भी ये चल रहा है कि भाई आईटी डिमांड में है। सभी लोग ऐसा चाहते हैं कि हम लोग को भी बिजनेस ऑनलाइन जाना है, क्योंकि मार्केट ऐसा हो चुका है, सिचुएशन ऐसी हो चुकी है कोविड की वजह से। तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग भी उसी तरह से प्रिपेयर हो जाओ, कि आप लोग ऐसे मार्केट में आए तो उससे पहले प्रिपेयर हो जाओ कि भी हम लोग को ये टेक्नोलॉजी में जाना है, यहाँ पे वो करना है, ये करना है, कौन से फील्ड में जाना है वो चूज कर लो, कि भाई हम लोग को सेल्स में जाना है, आप कौन से एक्सपर्टाइज में हो वो भी एक्सपर्टाइज चूज कर लो आप एक पहले। वो ज़रूरी है कि भाई मुझे एज ए मार्केटिंग में मैं अगर प्रोग्रामिंग में बेस्ट नहीं हूँ तो फिर मुझे इसमें जाना है। तो ये भी एक ज़रूरी है कि भाई मुझे किस में जाना है। आप कैसे लोग भी होंगे कि जिसको भी सेल्स प्रोग्रामिंग में इंटरेस्ट नहीं होगा, तो वो लोग इसमें जा सकते हैं कि भाई सेल्स है, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग है, वो भी एक अभी ट्रेंडिंग में है, तो आप उसमें भी जा सकते हो, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में भी। ऐसी बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज है कि जो कमिंग सून है, मार्केट में अवेलेबल भी है। क्योंकि हम जब आए थे तब हम लोग को नहीं पता था कि मुझे कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजीज में जाना है, कि रिलेशनशिप बिल्ड कैसे करना है, कैसे किस तरह से कंपनी आईटी कंपनी काम करती है, उसमें किस तरह से काम होता है, वो सब कुछ हम लोग को पहले नहीं पता था। तो आप लोग को पहले वो जानना जरूरी है कि फिर मार्केट में आने से पहले हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं। मतलब आपको ऐसे मैं क्या बताऊँ, जस्ट आईटी कंपनीज किस तरह से काम करती है कि भाई इंटरव्यूज में भी आप लोग को उस तरह से फेजेस होते हैं। मैं ऐसे कोई कंपनी में इंटरव्यू देने जा रहा हूँ और उसमें कहाँ पे किस तरह से कैसे फेस करूँगा, किस तरह से मैं वहाँ पे बैठूंगा, रिलेक्शन मेरा बिहेवियर कैसा होगा, आंसर्स कैसे होंगे, वो सब आप टेंशन लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है वहाँ पे। क्योंकि आप वहाँ पे अगर कोई भी जगह पे आप इंटरव्यू देने जाते हो तो एज ए रिलैक्स, कि आपको सब पता है, कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ जाना है। ऐसा नहीं ज़रूरी है कि भी मुझे आता नहीं है तो मैं वहाँ पे मेरा सिलेक्शन कैसे होगा, वो सब कुछ तो माइंड के मत लेना ज़रूरी नहीं है वो। जस्ट हम लोग को यही करना है कि भाई कि हम कौन से बस अपने आप से प्रिपेयर होके कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ जाना है कोई भी इंटरव्यू में जाने से पहले। और मोबाइल्स टेक्नोलॉजी अभी जो मार्केट में चल रही है जिस तरह से है, उस तरह से मोबाइल टेक्नोलॉजीज है, मोबाइल ऐप डेवलपमेंट है, वेब डेवलपमेंट, सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट्स, एआई, वीआई, एग्यूमेंट रियलिटी, फिर virtual realities, blockchains. These are the technologies, different technologies we are available in the market. So you can go with any technologies, but before the in the market, so you can prepare as well. Any of guys you have question about the how to we can go that? Raise your hand.
Yeah, students, you can ask questions. You can ask him queries if you want. Any queries you can, if you want, you can unmute and you can ask. Rakesh, by the way, you were former president of COMSA.
Yeah.
So today is Foundation Day also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
राकेश,
Yes sir.
जरा आप बताएंगे क्या कि भाई ये डिजिटल मार्केटिंग करने के लिए क्या जरूरी है, बेसिक क्या लगता क्या है, जैसे कभी एंटर करना। हाँ,
डिजिटल मार्केटिंग अगर करना है तो आप लोगों को उसमें प्रोग्रामिंग की जरूरत नहीं है। उसमें सिर्फ ऐसे जिस तरह से आप हम लोग काफ़ी लोग ऐसे भी है कि जिसको डिजिटल मार्केटिंग पता भी नहीं होगा कि ऐसे क्या है डिजिटल मार्केटिंग। डिजिटल मार्केटिंग वर्ड ये इस तरह से हम लोग जिस तरह से गूगल में हम लोग कोई चीज़ सर्च करते हैं कि भाई SSGBCOET, वो सिर्फ वर्ड सर्च करते हैं तो एज ए गूगल हम लोग को जो फर्स्ट रिजल्ट्स देते हैं गूगल फर्स्ट पेज पे, वो दिट्स द सर्च इन डिजिटल मार्केटिंग। डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में बहुत सारी ऐसे भी चीज़ है जिस तरह से कि भाई पे पर क्लिक गूगल एड्स भी आती है, गूगल उसमें पैसे भी आप लोग कमा सकते हो उस तरह से। जैसे मार्केट में से कि सभी कंपनियां की रैंकिंग्स गूगल में आनी चाहिए। अभी मार्केट ऐसा हो चुका है कि हम लोग को भी ऑनलाइन जाना है, तो फिर सभी की कंपनी ऐसा चाहती है कि मेरी वेबसाइट पे फर्स्ट पेज पे आए गूगल में, उस तरह से सर। कि भाई उसमें कोई प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में नहीं है, हम लोग को सिर्फ प्रॉपरली वर्क करना होता है ओनली फॉर वेबसाइट। और उसके कीवर्ड्स, उसके ऊपर मेटा टाइटल, डिस्क्रिप्शन, कंटेंट, उस तरह से हम लोग को उसके ऊपर वर्क करना होता है वेबसाइट के ऊपर और मोबाइल ऐप की। जिस तरह से हम लोग को अगर कोई मोबाइल ऐप है तो मोबाइल ऐप के लिए हम लोग उसके डाउनलोडिंग्स, रिव्यूज और सब कुछ हम लोग डाल सकते हैं उस पर, जिससे हमारी एप्लीकेशन के रिव्यूज बढ़े, डाउनलोडिंग्स बढ़े, रिव्यूज बढ़े, यूजर्स जितने भी ज़्यादा होंगे तो हम लोग को वो भी एक पैसा कमाने वहाँ पे वो सबसे ज़्यादा होगा, हमारे लिए बेहतर होगा वो।
हेलो यावलकर, अरे
हेलो।
कोई भी
यस सर।
पूछो भाई, तुम्हारे को जो क्यूरी होंगी वो पूछो। अभी राकेश, आप तो यानी एक मैनेजर पोस्ट पे है, तो
यस।
हाँ, तो जैसे फ्रेशर रहते हैं तो
हम्म।
लोगों को क्या रहता है कि डर रहता है।
हाँ
आधा तो 50% डर के वजह से ही वो पीछे हटते हैं, पीछे हो जाते हैं।
हाँ, मैंने इसीलिए सर यही इसीलिए मैं यही बोल रहा हूँ ना कि हम लोग जिस तरह से मैं अभी मार्केट में आया था उससे, जिस तरह से मैंने अपनी कॉलेज खत्म की थी 2013 में, तो उसके बाद मैं जब एज ए फ्रेशर मार्केट में आया था तब मुझे नहीं पता था कि मुझे कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजीज में जाना है। ऐसे मैं भी फ्रेशर था, मैं कहीं पे इंटरव्यू देना चाहता था, तो मुझे कौन सी फील्ड चूज करनी है तो वो मुझे नहीं पता था। तो अभी मैं वही इन लोग को ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग एज ए फ्रेशर आओ मार्केट में, तो उससे पहले आप प्रिपेयर होके आओ कि कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजीज और कौन से फील्ड में हम लोग को जाना है। ऐसा तो नहीं है हम लोग अगर मार्केट में आ जाने से, अगर हम लोग ऐसे फ्रेशर हम लोग मार्केट में आएंगे तो हम लोग को पता भी नहीं होगा कि भाई कौन सी मुझे किसमें जाना है, वहाँ पे चूज भी नहीं कर पाओगी। ऐसा तो नहीं है कि एक ही कंप्यूटर आईटी कर दिया तो फिर हम लोग खत्म हो गए, कि वहाँ पे हम लोग को यही करना है सिर्फ। हम लोग को चॉइसेस मिलेंगे बट उससे पहले हम लोग को जानना जरूरी है। यस सोहेल।
Yeah. Hello, sir. Sohel this side. I just want to
यस।
ask, for example, if students are going into digital marketing or freshers, let's say,
यस।
so is it okay for mid-term or long-term to be stay in the same thing as in digital marketing, or to gain experience for a year of duration, 1 year, 2 years? Is it okay?
After that 1 year 2 years that not needed, but after that one means that after 1 year you need to check about that. 1 second. Side, yes. What, where? Can you please ask me once again?
Yeah, after 1 year.
Yes, after 1 year experience you need, means that you need as a fresher 1 year that you need only that SEO digital marketing, means there are number of like SEO, like SMO, that after PPC, Google AdSense, Google double clicks. There are so many things in the digital marketing. So you need to choose about any one after incoming the digital marketing after 1 year. You can switch about that multiple things like SMO. You need to know about that after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years after that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any more queries, students? Yeah, okay. Sir, can we all switch on our cameras to have a snapshot?
Yes, yes.
I request all those who are possible connected with mobile phones, please turn on your cameras so we can have a snapshot with Rakesh, and then we will continue with our session. Just a second. I request all to please turn on your cameras so we can have a snap screenshot. Yeah, okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you, Rakesh. It was nice interacting with you.
Thank you,
But
sir. Thank you, all of you guys.
I would love to hear the batch in
Yes,
which you passed out and from where you belong. So the
I
other
am from
students will also have it. And I hope the rain situation is good on that your end.
yeah, sir.
Okay, thank you, Rakesh.
Thank you,
Thank
sir. Thank you, all
thank
of you guys.
Yeah, have a great day. Yeah.
Thanks
Great day.
for spending your valuable time with
Yeah,
us.
thank you. Anytime.
For the guidance. Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy Indians Day.
Now we move on. Next we have Miss Sonali Gajanan Rathod with us. She is working in L&T Infotech. Sonali, are you there?
Yeah. Hello. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Good morning. Happy Engineers Day to you. Thank you for
Good
sharing your
morning.
valuable time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The
So first
audience
of
is
all,
waiting
yeah.
for hearing from you. You can begin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, sir. So good morning to all of you, and happy Teachers' Day to all. So currently, I'm working in the Larsen and Turbo Infotech. So I have completed 1 year and 9 months, and this is my first company. So I joined. So currently, my designation is as a software engineer, and I'm currently working in the Salesforce domain. So working in the Salesforce project only. So for talking for the Salesforce, so it is really in high demand in the current IT industry. So if you go to the Salesforce site, so there is lots of sites where you can just start from the basic only. So if you don't have any knowledge regarding that Salesforce or what is the Salesforce or how we can work on this, so you can just I will provide the site's name. So you will go there and you will just like search like what is the Salesforce, and after means if you like, then you can continue. So this is really on high demand. So you can just go like trailhead is the basic. So there are different modules for the Salesforce. So you will get to know what is the Salesforce, what are the different modules, and there are also different clouds. So you will get to know there. And there are on YouTube also you will get to know like there are Salesforce Apex hours. So there are different sites. So if you like, so you will really go. And for the Salesforce, you just need the basic knowledge for the Java. If you have that, because in Salesforce there is a Apex coding language. So yeah, if you have the basic Java knowledge, then you will definitely go and just try like if you like that. And in the project also you will get to learn more what how we can work like in the starting. I also like join as a fresher, and I got the training in the Salesforce, what is the Salesforce, and related to that, and how we can work in the project. So yes, so this is the thing. So yes, sir. So
Yeah, Sonali, good sharing from you.
yes.
My question as a fresher, how one can prepare,
Yes,
or
sir.
how
So
did you prepare? In general, how did you prepare?
yes, sir. So I joined in LTI in off campus. So if you are trying for that off campus and as a fresher, you just need to be confident. Like you like as Rakesh said, you just need to be confident while you are facing the interviews, starting interviews. So like there are different rounds for that interviews in the selection process. So you need to just clear your apti first, because that is the major part for that off campus. So the you need to clear your aptitude, and then that and the functional knowledge and the technical knowledge. And in that like in fresher, they are just asking for in basic, like what we are learn in the 4 years. So you just need to have the basic knowledge regarding that languages, different languages you are learning now. So yeah, so these many are the rounds. And if you means just need to join as a fresher, so you just need to first thing you need to clear that aptitude, then the technical round. In the technical round you just need to have the basic knowledge of the different languages which you are learning now. And for the Salesforce, so yeah, if you want to learn the Salesforce things, so you just visit Trailhead, so you will to know there.
Okay. What are the expectation of the industry currently, Sonali? If you can share a few lines on it for your company,
Currently,
if there it is.
so yes, sir. So in currently, like I'm working in the Salesforce, so I will just focus on that, because Salesforce they just want the basic knowledge for that Salesforce. If you have, because currently our company also means hiring lots of employees for in the Salesforce domain. So if you want to just continue in the Salesforce, you just need the basic knowledge. And for the other domains like Java, .NET, automation testing, yeah, there also the scope is there. So according to you, like you need to first decide in which domain, in which technology you want to go, and after that only you can continue. You can go on that path, like. So you just need to decide first, because when we are at like in the 4 years, we did not decide like where we want to go. So after so that's why you have the times, so in the 4 years. So like yeah, in the first and second year we are just here as a fresher, we don't know like what we need to do in the future. But in the third year, fourth year, you just need to decide in which technology you want to go. And after that, and there are so many like online websites are there, so you will get to know like. So you just need to decide first. That is the.
Yeah, thank you, Sonali. Any queries from to participants or students? Any questions anyone wants to ask her? You can raise your hand or unmute your mic.
Hello, hello, Sonali.
Yes, ma'am.
Sonali,
Yes. Yes,
happy
yes, ma'am.
Engineers Day to you. You please
Happy
explain the
Engineers Day.
students. Thank you. You please explain the students what they have to do during their engineering. In while they are in curriculum, what else they should do so that they can be good in their field. So that tip you should give to the students.
So yeah, while during engineering, first of all, you just need to be a discipline, because yeah, and the second one, you just not focus on this like involved in the study part, like only in. So in extracurriculum also there are different, like when we are in the college, so at the time COVID is not there, so we enjoyed the events at extracurriculum activity as well. And that yeah, into 2019 we have just organized one event. I just remember that one, and that is the most memorable event, like Future Technocrats 2K19. So that is organized by our department. And yeah, in extra, and there are annual gatherings as well. So like when you are doing the study in the 4 years, study is important, yeah. But in extracurricular activity also, you just like you know, uh, so we are just enjoyed our 4 years with having study as well, and that extracurricular activity, like now that due to COVID situation, all things are in online mode, so we cannot.
Hello, Sonali.
Yes, sir. Yes.
हाँ हैप्पी इंजीनियर्स डे बेटा. हाँ. Please share your experience when you are facing the L&T IT HR interview.
Uh, So for that LTI interview selection, like off campus selection, first of all, we have that rounds. Like I said, so first round we have that aptitude only. So apti, quantitative, and English and reasoning. So these are the basic things. So as all you know that we need to face first round. At least first round is the aptitude only. So you can just prepare basic grammar, English, then aptitude, quant, and English, reasoning, sorry. And after that, once you clear your apti round, so I have the second round as that technical round. So in technical round, they just ask like the basic knowledge, the basic language like C, C++, and that SQL, like a database one. So database queries and all they are asking. So for fresher, I just tell you for fresher, they are not asking in deeply whatever the question they are asking. So just basic knowledge you just have, and while answering your question, you just need to be confident because if you are confident, then you will give your best. Whatever you know, you will give at that time. So yeah, the second round is the technical round, and the third one is the essay writing is there. So they just provide us at the spot time. They have provided us one topic and write the 250 or 300 words about that. And the last round, then they have HR round is there. So so you have just clear that first two round like in apti and then technical, then in HR round no difficulties you will found. So HR round is just a normal like HR whatever policies they are sharing regarding their companies, so they just told that one. And yeah, so HR round is very simple as compared to other two. Yeah. So these are the steps which I have gone through during the LTI of.
What actually they have observed in HR interview?
Yeah, in HR interview, they observe your positive attitude, like are you able to work? They have assigned to you in the positive way, and they whichever policies like they are asking for the shift wise. Are you able to do the work in shift wise, and in whichever location they will provide you? So location shift wise. So their policies they are discussing with us.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you, Sonali.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and a happy Engineers Day to all of you.
Yeah,
Thank you, beta.
thank you, Sonali. Now I will request again all of you, please, so we can have a screenshot. Turn on your camera so we can have a screenshot. I am requesting all of you,
Student also.
all students also. Yeah, please. Yes, I am waiting for just a minute. You can turn on.
Please student turn on your cameras.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sonali. It was nice interacting with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And
Yeah.
students, lastly, I just inform you enjoy these 4 years because it will never come again. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sonali.
Yeah, thank you, Sonali. Yeah. Next, we have with us a known face to all of you because she has just recently completed her BTech and she has joined. Raksha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. First of all, Happy Engineers Day to you.
Thank you, sir.
And once again, congratulations.
Thank you,
Congratulations
sir.
for your selection.
Congratulations, Raksha.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now I would like to share. I would like to hear from you,
Yes.
and please share your experiences
Yes, sir.
that made you crack and get the selection in the company in your final BTech year.
Yes, sir.
It's all yours.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of
You
all,
can start.
happy Engineers Day to all. I'm Raksha Attarde, and I'm started. It's been 2 months. I'm working with MTech Technologies, and my designation is I'm a trainee software development engineer, and my training is going on. My I'm working on the domain big data, which is in very much demand in current IT industry. For big data, actually, in my engineering 4 years, I have joined BTech as the first batch of DBATU engineering. So the subjects and the content in the DBATU portion was very much valuable for me, because there are subjects like data science with R, Python, and the teachers deliver the content was very much valuable for me, as I developed my interest in the Python language in my engineering. So I decided to do my career in the Python language, and as my third engineer, I completed my third year of my engineering. I started to prepare for the job, and uh, I make the resume. I made the resume with the technologies Python and DBMS, in which I can give my good there. So I given my interview in the technologies Python and DBMS, and according to my technology stack, they given me the project on big data, and I'm very much happy to do work on big data. And let me tell you about what the big data is. As in the current world, the lots of data is um, made lots of data is going there on the cloud. So to manage such a huge amount of data, we use Hadoop there. So it's quite interesting to play with data, and it was much interesting journey ahead also. So I will suggest to all of you to maintain the consistency in the 4 years of engineering, and make sure you will uh, get the area of interest there, and it will be very much valuable for you to take part in start your journey in the IT industry. If you develop your interest in this 4 years of engineering, it will be very much useful for you to start your journey in the IT industry. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, Raksha.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell about you to the other students briefly. She is a
Okay.
Huawei certified associate in AI. That is the first thing. Secondly, she is also completed the NPTEL courses. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she has also completed her NPTEL courses in the domain. She has also completed her internships through the AICTE free course domain provided under COVID. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So all these along with the academics, and also she is the jointly the among the top three of the BTech pass out batch of our 2021. We are all proud of her. So
Thank you,
this
sir.
was in short something about you. But I would suggest you for second year and third year students, what would be your sharing so that they can prepare themselves for the
Uh,
different MNCs interviews or MNCs competition that are there?
yes, sir. For second and third year students, I will share my small experience with you. In the first year, there is no computer language are there to learn, because there were subjects like physics, chemistry, mechanics, and graphics. In the second year, actually, our journey on the computer science and engineering was started. So there was a subject that BCP, Basic Programming Computing, which Patak sir has taken charge of that subject, and uh, that subject told me the basics of computer, all the computer concepts, and Patak sir teaches us it very well. So from that point of life, I changed my journey to on the computer engineering IT industry. So I will suggest you to be consistent in your all the 4 years. What I have followed the rule in all the 4 years is just the consistency. So it plays a very important role. And there was one day sir has asked some simple question in the class that tell me the logic behind the program. How can you identify the number is positive, negative, or zero? So I want to tell you that um, I was knew the answer, but I can't tell the answer because of I was present in the class by body and not by the brain. So from that point, I learned that the presence of brain, presence of mind is much more important in when you are sitting in the lecture. Sir asked me the question and I can't answer. But when sir told the solution, I was like, oh, I knew it, but I can't answer. So presence of mind and consistency and regularity in studies is plays very much important role, and it will be very helpful in the IT industry also. So that's my suggestion to all.
Hello, Raksha.
Yes, ma'am.
You please suggest the student how to prepare CV for their while going for interview. How should their CV should be? That you please explain them.
Okay. About CV, in the 4 years, whichever subject you are good in, mention that subject in your CV. In my case, I was much better in DBMS and Python language, so I mentioned that there. As we go through the portion, we are come across with the C, CPP, Python, and data science, and much more subjects. Just select the subjects you are interested in, do your best in it, and mention those subjects only in your resume. It will be very much useful when the interviews are going on. They see in your resume. And about interview, I will suggest you the introduction part was the most important there. Whichever technologies we mention in our introduction from our resume, they ask the questions from only that concepts. They are not go away from it, and they stuck to the topic and ask the questions, and it will be very useful there. So mention the subjects you are good in the resume, and also mention the extracurricular activities you have done in 4 years to know the interviewer that you are not only good in studies, but you can also a good team member, or you can do awareness also. So that things also you can mention on the resume, and make the resume simple. So it will be helpful.
Raksha.
Yes, sir.
Ram Agrawal sir here.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Just tell our students what are the trainings which you are receiving currently from people regarding your projects.
Domain, yeah. According to training, I have learned in a training the concepts like Hadoop, HDFS, Yarn, MapReduce, and PySpark is there. So Hadoop is the framework where we can store and process large amount of data easily. And actually Hadoop is written in Java, and in the processing unit, map processing programming model, we use Java. But nowadays Java is not much in demand in the case of big data Hadoop. So there are also two languages in which we can process the data, that is Spark, that is Scala and Python. Actually, Spark is written in Scala, but Python is much in demand and easy in syntax, and it is a dynamic language. It is used a lot. So Python and Scala topics are also covered in our training. About HDFS is the distributed file storage, where we can store all the huge amount of data, no matter in which format it is. It can be in text format or table format or image or audio video format. We can store it and process it using a programming model, that is Spark. Spark is used a lot in current IT industry rather than MapReduce, as MapReduce requires Java, and Map and Reduce tasks were written in Java, and code is much longer, and we have to specify data type and all. It is not a dynamic. So nowadays Python and Scala is used.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing your
Thank you, sir.
knowledge.
Thank you, Raksha.
Any
Thank you,
student,
sir.
if you want to ask any doubt, you can just ask and resolve your queries. Yes, students, feel free to ask your queries and resolve your doubts if you have any. Okay, thank you, Raksha.
Thank you everyone.
Anything you would like to tell something to our students?
Yes, sir. I want to tell that definitely people says that best college gives you best things, and this is also happens with me. This college gives me the opportunity, and and the staff members give me the guidance and support that I feel I found my interest, in which subjects I have interest. I got them. I got help from all the staff members, and I thank you for all for this support. And also a library supports me a lot. A library book supports me a lot. Without library, I can't imagine my engineering life, as books are really friends. That's what I want to say. Thank you so much for everything.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sure.
How you have prepared for your interview?
Yes,
Actually,
whoever is speaking, please introduce yourself with your name, and then you
I'm
can ask the query. Okay.
from third year.
hi Sushruti. I have prepared for my interview from third year itself. I found my interest in Python and DBMS, so I have prepared my own notes when I was studying these subjects. So self notes are very much valuable when we are studying, and what we are studying, we are written it out, and we always remember that we have written what the points we have making out. And self notes and also the links, I can share the some sites names with you. Like for Python, I have studied it from W3 School, and Geeks for Geeks are the best sites for Python learning. And for DBMS also, W3 schools and Java T Point are the best sites. These sites helps me a lot. And about the programming language, to practice in programming language, there are many questions are available. Many um, programming questions are available, which we have to solve at least one daily. So we can be consistent in that programming language. And we can also, I want to share that the logic building is much more important. So when you are in second year, it will be more basic concepts. There were more basic concepts for you all, so just focus on the basics. And again, in the interview, they just asking about the basic logic. That's just checking about the basic logic. So just clear with the basics and go to the advanced slowly. Once your basics are clear, you can do anything with the programming language. And that's all. Also, I can tell you that DBMS subject was taken by R.P. Chaudhary sir, and they convey the subject very much clearly, and the topics were taught by the sir was very with very clear, and so I cleared my basic concept from the lectures only. I attended every lectures of DBMS, and I developed my interest from the lectures even. So
Thank you so much.
thank you, Sushruti.
Any more students want to ask any doubt?
रक्षा,
Yes, sir.
हा, ते काय सोर्स होता तुला? नंतर कॉलेजवाले जे आपले डिपार्टमेंटचे लोक सोर्स देतात, ओके, वॅकन्सी वगैरे काय असते त्याला कोणी इम्पॉर्टंट देत नाही, कोणी देतं, तर द्यायला पाहिजे का, अप्लाय केलं पाहिजे का, ओके, आणि कशी माहिती ठेवली पाहिजे बुवा,
Yes, sir.
हे सांगा तुम्ही. कारण आम्ही तर टाकतो, प्रयत्न करतोच, ओके, पण नेमकेच 10 ते 15% लोक त्याला रिस्पॉन्स देतात, बाकीचे म्हणतात बघू करू काय. मग जर ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी आली तर तिला रिस्पॉन्स देणं गरजेचं आहे ना. काय हे कसं इम्पॉर्टंट द्यायचं हे तुम्ही त्यांना सांगा, म्हणजे ते तयार तरी होतील.
येस सर.
हा, असं सांगा जरा काय.
ऍक्च्युली जेव्हा मी थर्ड इयर मध्ये होते तेव्हा ग्रुपवर सर, राम सर, डी पाटील सर, अजून बरेच सर लिंक्स टाकायचे की या कंपनीजच्या वॅकन्सीज आहे, तुम्ही इथे अप्लाय करा. सो आम्ही तिथे अप्लाय केलं. त्याला फार इम्पॉर्टन्स असतो. मला एक सांगावंसं वाटेल की प्रत्येक अपॉर्च्युनिटी तुम्ही ग्रास्प करा. जरी त्याच्यात यश मिळालं नाही मिळालं तरी पुढच्या अपॉर्च्युनिटीलाही आपण प्रयत्न करायलाच पाहिजे. कारण मीही बऱ्याच वॅकन्सीजला अप्लाय केलंय. तिथे काही याच्यात मला यश मिळालं नाही मिळालं, पण प्रयत्न चालू ठेवा. मोर यू प्रॅक्टिस, मोर यू गेट द एक्सपिरियन्स इन दॅट फील्ड. सो सर ज्या सुद्धा अपॉर्च्युनिटीज आपल्याला ग्रुपद्वारे भेटत असतील त्या प्रत्येक अपॉर्च्युनिटीला ग्रास्प करा आणि तुम्ही प्रत्येक अपॉर्च्युनिटी ग्रास्प करून त्याच्यावर पुन्हा प्रयत्न करा, जेणेकरून तुम्हाला त्यात एक्सपिरियन्स येईल. दॅट्स ऑल अबाउट. आणि अशाही बऱ्याच साइट्स आहेत बाहेर. टेलिग्रामवर एक ऑफ कॅम्पस जॉब्स फॉर यू म्हणून एक लिंक आहे, तिथेही तुम्ही अप्लाय करू शकतात. त्याची गरज नाहीये सर, लोक ग्रुप्सवर टाकतच राहतात वॅकन्सीजसाठी. तुम्ही फक्त त्यालाही पूर्ण प्रयत्न केले तर त्यावरही तुमचं होऊन जाईल. सो 10 ठिकाणी जर पुन्हा फेरीवर आलं तरी असं करू नये की 11व्या ठिकाणी सुद्धा तसंच होईल. प्रयत्न करत राहा, यश नक्की मिळेल. अपॉर्च्युनिटी हातातून जाऊ देऊ नका, प्रयत्न करत राहा बस.
ओके, थँक्यू रक्षा.
थँक्यू सर.
Yeah, thank you Raksha for your time.
Thank you sir.
Anyone else if is not having any query, so I would request again all of you to please switch on your camera so I can have a screenshot. Yes, Soil, you can ask. I will take the screenshot and then you can ask. I will take the screenshot just and then you can ask.
Okay.
Yeah. I request all the participants all over those who are present in the meeting, please if you can turn on camera for 2 minutes. Yeah, thank you. Soil, you can ask your question.
Thank you, sir. And first of all, thank you, Raksha Didi, for sharing your precious knowledge. Sohail this side from final year. I just want to ask like simple question. Like we know right now, each knowledge you have shared, that is being a point for us as a career guidance. Like we can improve much more things from ourselves. But do you really think like apart from career guidance, for students, those who are like failing again and again, trying and getting failures, for them their self motivation also matters most?
Yes, it matters the most.
Just that's want to take your opinion. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Once you fail the failure, don't feel that we can't do it again. Try, but don't cry, as we say. Just try it, and you will get the trophy.
Yeah, thank you, Raksha, for your time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, best
Once
wishes
again,
and once again, happy Engineers Day to you.
happy Engineers Day to all. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. So moving on next. Let me introduce Miss Maansi Thakur. I have to be very correct in my English because she has a fluency and hold while speaking in English language. As a student and as an alumni, we all know that. She is a senior engineer and she is working for Mindtree. Maansi, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, you can turn on your cameras and start your sharing.
Okay, sure, sir.
Yeah.
Just a
First of
second.
all, welcome to this Engineers Day celebration and thank you for your valuable time that you are providing us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
would
Thank you for
like
the
to hear
opportunity,
from
sir.
you. We would like to hear from you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have the control now.
Okay.
You can share your views. Yeah.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Hello to all of you, all the teachers and students present here today. This is Maansi Thakur from the Computer Science batch of 2019. And good afternoon and happy Engineers Day to all of you. This is a very good opportunity actually for me and for everyone to hear about my experience and for me to tell about my experience. It's a very special day. That's actually Engineers Day. That is the one day that we go to our throwbacks, that like to the best times of our lives actually. That was the best time of my life, my engineering life. That's it. So I completed my engineering in 2019 itself, 2019 June, and now I'm working as a senior engineer in Mindtree Limited. I got my offer letter in July, around the time that final results came. So I had, first of all, I like to tell about what I did, and I like to, and then later on, I'll get to the part that what you should, what you should follow and preach. Not everything everyone does is ideal, but we all make our own paths. I believe that. So. I started on as a student who is very sloppy and not punctual and everything. Everybody is the similar way when we get to college. So my proper goal was to become a software engineer only, since I was in school. So that was that, and I always strive towards working, towards working my goal. So that was that. And I started on SSGB from, that's why I took the CSE branch itself, because I wanted to be a software engineer. And my only goal when I got to the college was getting good grades, of course, and like to be a corporate ready person, that once I graduate I should get a job or complete my masters or whatever it is I want to do. I should be ready for that. I don't believe in wasting a year or wasting 6 months to prepare extra for something, while you can do it while you're graduating or while you're in school. You can do all those things while you are studying. So giving extra time to preparations is, I don't think that's ideal. So that's what my plan was, and I gave my level best to achieve that CGPA and achieve those co-curricular activities and enhance my soft skills all over the years. It's not like it doesn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen for me for sure. That like all the things didn't happen overnight. First of all, I had to work every day. Or most of the times I wouldn't be productive, and I wouldn't be coming to the class on time or completing the assignments on time. But it improved over time. At the start we used to get scoldings a lot and get motivated by scoldings mainly, not by not by good words, but by scoldings by teacher. All of the teachers have helped me in both ways, nice words also and scoldings also, because we used to come late and give excuses. We used to complete assignments late and give excuses. So that was that. But still, we over time we got to learn that punctuality is very important. That is the key actually. Once you get disciplined and punctual actually, so then you can be sure that yes, I can be able to achieve this goal. So that's what I did over these years. I started my preparation for company interviews and technical or competitive exams, you can say. And yeah, third year I should have started earlier, but yeah, I was in the first and second year. I focused on getting good marks, and then when I got better at it, like I strategized myself that this is how I should study, and this is how I should get good grades. So then later that I started my preparation for interviews and competitive technical exams. So I started filling forms, and I started giving mock tests mostly, and used the library to full. As Raksha said, that library is the best thing after teachers. Library is the best thing that you can use in the college, and utilize your money, utilize your effort, everything that you're putting into, you should utilize that totally. So that's what I did. From library, I used to borrow books all the time, and I used to study. I didn't purchase, actually. Yeah, most of the books I didn't purchase, I got it from the library, so I didn't have to make purchases for the same books that we get in the market. But we got it from the library itself. So that was great.
Hello,
And in third
hello,
and fourth year,
Maansi.
yes.
Tell them how to prepare for interview by using different books from library.
Yes, correct, ma'am. That's what the key point is. You can't, you can go online and search things, but as long as you sit on the laptop, you'll be like going through resources. But reading and actually gaining some knowledge comes from the books itself, whether it be online, you have online resources as well from the college, and from library as well. So you have to get the what do we call it? Quantitative related books, and preparation and technical exam related books, whatever you want to prepare for. May it be masters, or may it be like IT job, or any kind of job that you are preparing for. So you have to first analyze the resources that you need, and then go to the library and ask for it. I'm 110% sure that you'll get them there. We have all kinds of books. I have never seen such a great library in all my life, other than our college, because it has all the resources. So and teachers, yeah, books are other thing. Books you can read or not read, that's your choice, but teachers are must. Teachers have extremely been helpful to me. I don't know about other people what their experience has been in other branches, but I can say for sure about my branch that all of the teachers and all of the staff members have helped me in every step of the way. Whenever I used to get doubt related to studies, or any decision that I want to make about career aspects, that what course should I take up, or what project should I choose. So all of these things, teachers have helped me with a lot. I used to go straight up and ask the doubts, and they used to provide me with some insights, that whatever they had, they'll tell me that, okay, I'll get back to you tomorrow. I'll research on this, and I'll get back to you tomorrow. Mostly Pathak sir, Ram Agarwal sir, everyone, they used to say that okay, I'll get back to you, or they'll tell me then and there that what to do and how to do it as well. So these are the best resources. Utilize them as much as you can, because our teachers are very resourceful, and they'll always be there to help you. It's subject doubts are one thing, and other doubts as well. Whatever is going on in your mind related to your career, they'll always be there to help you with that, because they helped me for sure. And I used to I made better decisions because of them. Otherwise, in household, you won't get to talk about such things with parents, and you can't take an opinion for them, because they don't know that much. But with teachers, they'll know all of the things that you even don't. So I did that, and they are my best mentors. Every chance I get, in every conversation, whenever it comes up, I mention my teachers, because of them I'm whatever I am today. They helped me a lot in communication skills, in soft skills, in paper presentation, everything. I used to get nervous a lot. Today I'm able to speak this much, whether it be online or offline. But in college, I used to get very nervous. I'm not a stage kind of person, and I'm not into extracurricular activities as well. I'm kind of a geek. But yeah, self confidence comes within, and self confidence develops over time, I believe. Everything, like all of these things that you achieve, can't happen overnight. So that's why I started from the third year, and I started preparing for everything. And later on, I gave mock tests and all. Then they helped me to get into a better company. Earlier I used to get less marks, and get rejected as well, obviously. In the test, I used to fail in the mock tests and everything. I gave a TCS exam once. That was an off-campus drive, and I gave a TCS exam. That was my first exam, actually, in the third year that I gave. So it seemed very difficult to me, that I couldn't clear it at all. I saw the paper, and I got very nervous. So, but yeah, that was then. But now, after 1 year, when I was in fourth year, I prepared for everything. I used books, mostly quantitative, and then programming language comes later. First you have to be good at quantitative analysis and aptitude. So first step is that, and second step is programming languages. Whatever you choose, I'll get to programming languages later. And yeah, so right now, for my situation, I got this job through off campus drive. I prepared for it. I asked my teachers what to do, how to do, and how to learn programming better. So they suggested me everything, whatever was required then. Now the times have changed, so everything is online. Earlier it was you can do an offline course and you can sit at the library and study all the time. It was like that. And we have Wi-Fi, we have computers at the college. You can download any software and do the Android Studio thing. We used to use Android Studio at college only. Everybody's laptop is not that enhanced. So if you're into Android programming or anything, what do we call it, microprocessors and everything, you can do it at the college itself. Nobody's going to stop you. If you stay there 24 hours, nobody's going to stop you. You can stay and practice as much as you can. So that was that.
Maansi,
And yes.
what are the basic things to know when the final year students facing interviews?
Okay, yeah, right, sir. Okay, I'll also explain that. Thank you for reminding me.
Mansi,
Yes, sir.
tell them what their body language should be while going for interview.
Yes,
How
correct.
they should
Right.
prepare, how they should be, they should have their belongings, and how should they go towards the interview. That basic knowledge you explain them.
Right. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome.
See, if we talk about the interviews, first of all, as I said, that nothing happens overnight. You have to practice. If you're in third year or fourth year now, you would have realized that what is important and what is not. In first and second year, we don't realize that much, but you have to keep practicing all of these things. Your communication is, first of all, your communication is not going to improve overnight. Second is confidence, and third is body language and productivity. So all of these three things are not going to happen overnight. You will have to practice and preach like every day. In day-to-day conversation, you need to start using English. You need to start watching English articles or reading English articles. Whatever is there, just see. English goes a long way. I must say that whatever language you use, Marathi, Hindi, whatever, my like my hometown, or what do you call it, my mother tongue is also Hindi, correct. My mother tongue is also Hindi, but that won't help me if I go out of the state, and which I have been. Due to Mind 3, I got to travel to other states as well, and there nobody knew Hindi at all. I used to speak in English all the time because all of my colleagues were mostly South Indians and also from the East, so they won't understand Hindi. So Hindi or Marathi. Marathi is like Marathi or Hindi, they won't understand at all. If you go out of the state, then you have to prepare for English. And anyways, even if you're staying in Maharashtra or anywhere like nearby, still the interview process is gonna go in English only. So, and even I had some friends in my batch who were not that good at communication at first, and they thought that they will be coping up by the end and when the interview comes, but that didn't happen. Once you get to the cabin and start giving your interview, you get very nervous. Even if you're good at everything, still you get nervous, that what will I say, what will I do, how will I sit. So that's that. First of all, your body language should be, even if you don't know things, it's not like you have to be the smartest person in the room. I believe this, that you don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You just have to be the confident person. When you sit at the table and you start giving your interview, the people should look at you and see that no, this person is confident, this girl is like looking right, her hair are not sloppy, her shoes are proper. So they'll notice all of these things. Once you even when you get like even when you start the job, and start going to the office also, they notice all of these things for you, that how is this person coming, is he wearing like, is he not well groomed, is he not shaved. Everyone notices that. But in college, teachers will point out, right, that XYZ person, you're not shaved, you've not prepared your shirt properly. But in office, nobody is going to say that. They'll notice, but they won't teach you then. The time is now. When you are in college, the time is now that everybody will point out and teach you, and you should take that as a lesson. not feel like like teachers are insulting me or whatever that is. It should not affect your ego or personality, whatever. It should help you. So once you go into that, once you give the test is fine. It is written paper, pen and paper or computer based test. There's no there's no body language required there. But once you get accepted by the test, you will start the interview process. So there you have to be careful about everything, how you look, how you appear, and how your clothes and hair should be is also important. Not just how how much do you know, but how does your appearance look, that is also very important. Either you wear traditional or western, it should be, it should be neat and clean, first thing. And second thing is, whenever you sit or whenever you talk, you should be not fumbling. That's why I said communication is must. Because if you'll be fumbling, if you know, suppose I asked you a question and you know the answer, but still you're fumbling while giving the answer, then nobody's going to listen. No, they'll be like, okay, he might not know. Okay, he or she might not know the answer.
Maansi,
So, yes, sir.
I have one question.
Yes.
Can you express the teamwork theme?
Right.
That is that play the more important role when
Right.
you are working in MNC.
Okay. Yeah, sure, sir. Okay, I'll explain that as well.
Yeah.
So, right. Okay. So that is the interview process. You first is your appearance should be good, and you should be confident enough. Not overconfident, not under. You should be at the right. You should be the right amount of confidence, and that also you can achieve by communicating with other people, communicating with the teachers, telling them to conduct a mock round or whatever you want. That sir, when you give the viva, mostly we will be so scared when we will when we will be like giving the vivas and everything. But you have to cope. When you achieve confidence there, you'll be good to go for the interviews also. Okay, that's that. And then you are selected. And first of all, good grades are important. I must say that if you get good grades, you're halfway there, and all of these things come later. But you have to practice everything. You have to get good grades, and simultaneously you will have to practice all of these things. First is productivity, and second and third is communication and confidence. So these three things are my go to, my must have things that I should have if I'm applying for a better job or if I'm applying for masters. So, and it's not gonna be that way that once you complete engineering, once you get one job, it's done. You'll have to be practicing every day, because in the team, as sir said, I get to work as a full stack engineer. I work in the Adobe Experience Manager domain, which I got which I got during my training at Mindtree. They trained me, they well groomed me, they taught me everything. They used to, we had to clear a number of capabilities and tests in order to get the permanent employment. There was a 3 months training in Mindtree when I joined it. So for 90 days, I constantly prepared for things. I constantly learned Java, SQL, all of the basic technologies, different technology stacks. And then I got that Adobe Experience Manager domain. And since then, I'm working on it. So now I get to work as a full stack engineer for Rheology project, which is a US real estate project in given to Mindtree. So I interact with clients as well. In the every time there will be a meeting. So all of these first of all, my team members are from different areas of India, so we will be communicating all the time in English only, not Hindi or not Marathi. And even I have Marathi colleagues, but still I'll speak to them in English only, because I prefer that. If I speak in my native language, maybe others won't understand. So English is a base for everyone to communicate properly. So we will communicate, and the team should be cooperative. If you help others, others will help you. Mostly when I started, it's not like you have to be the best. Everyone will help you in office also. Everyone will help you, and people will teach you how to do this, how to do the commit, how to do the upload the project, download the project. Everybody will explain you some steps, but you have to work on your own as well. That what do we call it, constant dedication is important. Even if while you're studying and while you're working, once you get a job, you have to show that dedication there as well. Nobody's going to spoon feed you. And now also teachers, I'm pretty sure that teachers are not spoon feeding you. They'll be telling you how to do it. Now it's up to you how you do that and when you do that. So that is must. And teamwork is very important, because now also if I do something alone and if I get stuck somewhere, then if nobody helps me, then I will be at that point as only I won't be able to succeed and I won't be able to complete my task. So teamwork is very important. They will be helping you and you will be helping others. Whatever you've learned in college, you can help others in training. When I joined Mindtree, that 90 days training, people came from different region and from different big colleges. So obviously I will think that they must know more than me. But when I sat with them, when I started studying with them, I realized that I know a lot, and some of them are lacking in database, and some of them are lacking in programming languages, and I know a lot of things more than them. I realized that when they started asking me doubts, so I helped them whatever I knew with. And a lot of people were there who helped me, a lot of students. So when you join, you will be joining with a lot of people from your batch but from different regions, so you have to be communicative. If you will sit alone and do everything alone, then nobody's going to come and contact you. You have to start asking for help, and you have to start asking for work. Like, what should I do? Is there anything I can help you with? You have to be productive. Laziness laziness doesn't help at all. Laziness and sloppiness. You have to be disciplined. If the call is at 12 or if the call is at 5 o'clock, you have to be there at 4:59. If the office is at 8:30, you have to be there at 8:25. I learned all of these things from college only. At the start, I was always late in the class, and I always made excuses to Ram Agarwal sir, because his lecture was very first. So he'll be knowing that I'm making excuse, and he'll be like, okay, Maansi, sure, I understand. He'll be acting sarcastically that, yeah, I know you're making an excuse. But over time we developed that no, we should go to the class on time, otherwise we will miss things that we need to learn. He will, what is his loss? He will teach and he'll go, but it's our loss that we are missing all of those things that he's teaching. So over time that develops. You have to be, you know constant while doing all of these things. I believe that shortcuts won't help, and shortcuts won't let won't take you to that goal which you really want to go, whether it be masters in other country or job in other country, everything that you feel like doing. If you believe that overnight I'll prepare for it and I'll go there, so that won't happen. I'm pretty sure it happens for some people, maybe luckily, but it don't happen for everyone. So you'll have to show constant dedication, and you'll always keep communicating with your teachers. That is a must, because even if you are not aware of anything, they'll tell you that, okay, Mansi, you should do this, and Mansi, you should look into that resource. So then I'll come home and I'll learn that. If I don't communicate with teachers, I won't get to know things. And you'll have to be aware. Use LinkedIn, use all of those job portals to gain knowledge. LinkedIn is a very good source where you can find people who are getting jobs, who are preparing for interviews. You can connect with them and ask them as well. Growing, like, networking and communication is very important. Even if you don't know things, you will get to know things if you communicate with people. If you sit at home, do Netflix and chill, nothing is you won't get any growth like that. There's a lot of time to chill later. Once you get a job, you'll do your tasks
Maansi,
and then you can chill. Yes, ma'am.
tell them to improve communication skill, what they should do.
Yes, right. That's what exactly. That's what I am. That's what I'm trying to explain. That if even if, see, good grades are must, you will get that. You'll study for 6 months and you will get good grades. But when it comes to communication, there's no exam for that. You'll have to improve your soft skill by presenting papers. Not, in fact, like, you have to do it at a big scale, that you're doing it state level or something. In college, there are all sorts of like competitions happening all of the time. You don't have to be good at sports. If you're good at sports, it's fine, take out time for that extra. But for academics, you should prepare all of these things, case studies and paper presentations, and then do it in the lab for your friends, or to the in front of the teachers. Call the teachers and tell them that, yes, I want to present this, and please, would you like to be there when I present it for my friends? So teachers won't say no to all of these things. Obviously. So first is that paper presentation and case studies are must, and then for improving communication, you go just a second. Yes. For improving communication, you should read articles most of the times. If you read English and if you try to speak English daily, then one day, after 10 days or 15 days, you will see a fluency in your tone, right? Otherwise, if you start today, it's not like you have been doing it from earlier. If you're not done it till now, start from tomorrow. I must say that if you're in third year or second year or even fourth year, final semester, wherever you are, just start now, and then you'll be getting fluent in 6 months or 1 year. That will help you in the interviews only, because it's like that as I said, it's not going to be in your native language. It's only going to be in English, and people get impressed when you speak fluently, or when you present something, even if you don't know an answer. If suppose they ask you about some programming language, and yes, in the technical interviews, they'll not ask you advanced questions or anything. It happens that they will they'll tell you to explain the basic concepts. And data structure is a is a subject of god, I must say. If you know data structures properly, then you will be able to crack any interview. You should know the concepts. Till now, I am always confused about time complexities and all. I know that it is not easy to remember, but you need to practice that. You need to practice everything, and then keep remembering that how does stack work, how does queue works, and all of these things which Ram Agrawal sir always explains and points it out that you should learn this. It's important. I realized it later in fourth year. I studied it in second year, but I realized it later that it is very important. I must know this, because all of the technical interviews question, if you search for and if you look at books in the library, you will find that all of these questions are there, related to advanced computings, related to data structures and algorithms. All of these questions will be there. So they will ask you the most basic questions, conceptual questions, not basic, conceptual questions. That how does the bubble sort work, how does the binary tree works. So you'll be able to explain that strategy. It's not like you have to write the code. You have to just explain how it works, how the concept is. So that is very important. You can start, see that will also not happen overnight. You will have to study now, practice later, and then you will remember it. If you study it overnight, everything is going to jumble in your head when you go for the technical round. So that is that. And communication wise, as I said, read articles, try to speak with your friends in day-to-day conversation. If you include English, most probably your friends will be acting like embarrassed. No, I won't speak English, this and that. But change your circle. It's not that important to stay with the same friends if they are not willing to grow with you. You just change your company, keep better company, and people who are trying to be growthful, people who are trying to be productive, stay with them and study with them. Then you will see that no, that guy is more productive than me, I should study with him, or I should ask him what he is doing, how his strategies are. So that helps your growth, first of all. And second of all, you need to be communicative on a daily basis. If you don't practice daily, you will be not able to speak at the end. You will fumble, I'm pretty sure. So watch articles, watch news which comes in English, and try to understand, read the basic, like whatever you have read or saw in Hindi, try to read or watch the same thing in English over and over again, since you get the until you get the fluency. Watch it with subtitles, and then without subtitles. All of these things help. People think that it's a waste of time and we just have to be good at studies. Communication is not that important. It's not like that. In the teams, if you in the project, when you go into the project, you have done some solution, you have done exceptional, you've written such a good code, but if you're not able to explain it, then what's the point? Your team will ask you, right, what you have done, whatever your solution is, please explain. And if you are not able to explain it, then all of your mehnat goes to waste. So that is it. Communication is a must. It is the second key to get a good job or get masters. Even if you're preparing for masters as not a good job, like not an IT job, you will have to go through group discussions or personal interviews for that as well, and you'll have to prepare an essay. Everything you'll have to do for masters as well if you're preparing. So there also, English is only going to help you, not any other native language. So starting today or starting tomorrow, I think that my suggestions will help you, and I hope that it helps you to communicate better, to gain confidence, and to be productive all the time. It's not like you have to be productive every minute of the day. Just make a to-do list. Yeah, that helps me a lot. I always whatever is going on in my mind, that I have to do this, I have to prepare for this exam and that exam. So I prepare a to-do list that yes, I will do this on Thursday, I'll do this on Friday, and then I'll complete that on Saturday. So that helps a lot. When you put a check mark on that, ki, yeah, I have completed it, then it feels good that yes, I have achieved something in this week or this month. So prepare a to-do list and check mark all of those things at the end of the month or at the end of the week, and then you will be good to go. I feel I've taken up so much time, I believe, but all of these things are going to help you, I'm sure, if you follow. And if you have any doubts, if you want to ask, like if you're stuck if you're stuck at some point. Yes, Shruti, go on.
You are a good speaker. I
Oh.
want to ask you how you improved your English.
Thank you, Shruti, first of all, and second of all, as I've been saying, it didn't happen overnight. In school and in college also, when I started, I was a very shy person. I was very what is the word for that? Stage fear. Yeah, stage fear I used to have, that oh god, I'll get on the stage, I'll speak, and everybody will be laughing at me. I used to think all of these things. But when you start with a smaller group, paper presentation happens, or if you have to give answer in class, as Raksha said something about giving an answer in the class, when sir tells you that stand up and explain this, once you will fail, second time also you will fail, but third time you have to do it. You will do it and you will succeed. That's how I learned. Ram Agarwal sir and all of Preeti ma'am, everyone used to Patil sir, Patil sir will be calling me out out of 40 students, he will be calling me out. Maansi, give the answer. Thakur, give the answer. Come on, how does it work? And then obviously I won't know it, but second time I'll learn from home and I'll come and then I'll answer that, sir, you asked me that question, I know the answer now. So you have to stand up and start speaking. Everybody will laugh, or what? Why does it matter if somebody laughs? Why does it matter? At least you're saying something. He is not even saying that. So that's the must. And that's how communication improves, Shruti. You just start one day and then keep practicing. I also don't speak English with my friends on a daily basis. We will speak like little bit only, but most of the time we will be speaking in Hindi or Marathi. But yeah, when you're dedicated that no, I have to be good for interviews, I have to be good for the paper presentation, then you practice in front of a mirror or in front of your family members, you collect your friends and tell them to sit and then practice it. I used to do that. I used to tell my friends that listen, my speech, I'm going to give it to the teachers. Like I'm going to present the paper later tomorrow. Now you guys sit and listen to me. How am I performing? Then they will tell me that if I'm going fast or if I'm going slow. So they'll point those things out, and then I'll improve that within 2 days. So that's what you have to do. It sounds very funny, but it does help. I believe it does help. So that's it.
Yeah, I'm also improving my English by watching English news, English interviews, English
Correct.
movies.
Yes,
And
correct. That helps. Actually, that helps. If you find new words, if you're using same words, it's fine. It's not like you have to be, American. If you have you have to have American accent or American words, like big words those people use. It's not like that. They also communicate. They feel it's like their native language. So,
I'm thinking English.
yes, correct. Sorry, I didn't get that part.
Thank you, Maansi, for your interaction.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Maansi. It was a nice sharing from you.
Right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving the opportunity. Actually, I
Yeah,
know
and
I spoke a lot.
that's why in the introduction itself I told.
Thank you, sir.
That's why in the introduction I told regarding your fluency of the English language.
Yes, that was oversold, sir. It's not like that. I was not like that in college. Now I have improved it over the years.
Yes.
In the college also, I used to communicate with sir in English, but then also I used to, fumble a lot. But
Yeah.
when you get a job, when first you get rejected, and then you clear 2-3 interviews, you'll get rejected maybe. But in the 4th or 5th, you'll get selected, and they will see you for you that, yeah, this person is communicating better than previous time.
Yeah.
So yeah, then it is good. And then later on, you will communicate with all the colleagues and everything in English. Then it will improve more. Sir must be also thinking that Maansi has improved a lot, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
everyone.
ma'am.
Yeah, we should be
We
improving always. Yeah.
are seeing you that you have improved over the couple of years. And again, on behalf of everyone, I would like to thank you again for sparing your time despite of your busy schedule. Thank
No,
you
nothing
very
else.
much.
Thank
Hope
Thank you,
So we'll have
Maansi.
a
We are
screenshot.
proud of you.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. It wouldn't have happened because without all of you. As I said, all you guys are the best mentor that I have ever had, and I mention every chance I get that all of these things have happened because of my teachers.
Thank you. Thank you for your future prosperity.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Dinesh sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ram sir.
I request all to please turn on your cameras so that we can have a screenshot. For 2 minutes, I request all of you to please turn on your cameras, those who are present in the meeting. So I can have a screenshot of it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Maansi, once again.
Yes, and one more thing that anybody, if they want to ask something and they want to reach me, they can like reach me at any time. I will be able to help if I can on whatever doubts you have. Like sir can let me know, or you guys can directly contact me on social media if you want.
If
We can.
required, you can share your email.
Sure.
Yes, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
in
Sure,
the
sure.
chat box, you can share your email.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am,
Okay.
for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
Very well.
Moving on next, we have with us one of our, what you can say, a mischievous student but a renowned now industry person, Rohit Chourasia. Rohit, are you there? Rohit?
Hi, sir. Hello, everyone. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for having me here.
Yeah, no, we are thankful to you. Happy Engineers Day, first of all.
So, sir, I've never imagined that you would call me for this thing.
Yes.
So, I was one of the
No, we are we are
blacklisted
we
person.
are celebrating the Engineers Day. We are
Thank you for having
celebrating
me here.
Engineers Day, and you are our proud alumni. So that's why I called now. First of all, I sold a mischievous student, now turn into a bright alumni.
So, I'm still mischievous.
It's okay. It's okay. You should enjoy your everything, every moment. It's all yours. Over to you. You can share your views.
Okay, so hi, everyone. First of all, good afternoon to my teachers. So, so as sir said, I was mischievous. I am passed out in 2014. I've been into industry for the last 7.5 years. I'm a data analyst. So basically, I work for a Israel's product-based company. Uh, so I'll tell you what from where I started. So I got the job when I was like giving exam. Even before the exams, I joined my first job when like it was a week after my exams. So I went to Pune. I joined right after that, and I was like initially I was working on support related things, multiple tools. I was learning ETL, I was learning SQL, SSRS, multiple things I was learning. And gradually I shifted to a tool called Tableau. So this like shifting to Tableau was like the most important factor of my life because that has changed my whole career. And since then I've been working on Tableau only. I am Tableau certified developer. So I have worked on more than 8-9 projects, which were all based on the tool called Tableau. It's a data analytic tool. Now it is like owned by. There was a company called Tableau, but now it is owned by Salesforce. So it's a tool from Salesforce. Basically, it's a data analytic tool where you can plug in any data source, anything like even an Excel file, and make your things. Basically, it builds dashboard. I have few samples I'll show you afterwards. So from then I worked on 8-9 projects. I worked on a product. My company was building a product, so I worked with them. I was a small part of it because I was junior. So that product was with SQL. It had Tableau. It had another data analytic tool called ClickSense, ClickView. It had Python, R. There was multiple tools. Even the AWS was included there. So from there, I started taking the experience. I worked on my first company for around 3 years, and it was a startup company. And then I worked in a little bit bigger company in Pune. The company name was Sybase. I worked there for around 2 years. There also, so basically, I joined Sybase when like for a particular tool. It was a new tool which they were having, but indeed they took me for Tableau. So basically, there was huge requirement. They used to search people and on the floor that who knows Tableau. We have an issue here. Can anyone come and help? So I used to go and help them, but then they took me, and I worked on Tableau itself there for around 2 years. And then I switched to another company, product-based company. Another product-based company. I'm mentioning it was product-based because there's a hierarchy that comes. So basically, there's a service-based company there, then there is a product-based company, then there is investment banks. So there's a hierarchy. Basically, in normal terms, they pay you well. Okay, so right now I'm working in that Israel-based product-based company, and same thing I'm doing here. I'm working as a Tableau developer, and so my part now is I take requirement from the. I have an internal project, so I take requirement from the internal director. I build dashboard for a particular team. So I have around 180 users. I build dashboard for them, and those 180 users look at my dashboard and have their own things, like do their slicing and dicing, understand what is happening in their team, take decisions. Basically, it is a mirror which shows that what is happening around, and it helps them to take some decisions. Basically, if my dashboard goes down, like there are some instances when my dashboard goes down. So if my dashboard goes down, they are like blank. They had to go to an old tool where they used to do a data dump, and they used to do pivot kind of thing in Excel. So they have to do that if my dashboard goes down. So it is that crucial. So basically, data is new oil now, and I'm working on that. And I think the only thing I know is data. And in IT, there's a saying that if someone knows do not know anything, he works on SQL. So SQL is the last thing that a IT person do. But I like it. It's good, and I'm enjoying it. And also, I am Tableau certified. So it's been 2 years. I have done my certification. So basically, this certification happens directly with the company, Tableau, the company that owns the product. So we have to connect. We have to book it. So it costs around $100 and $200. We have to book that slot, join on that particular slot. A person sits there. We cannot do anything on the screen. So they give you a VM. We connect there. We give that particular test, and the result come after we submit it right away. And if you pass it, they give you certification. Otherwise, your money is gone. So this is my quick intro. I hope it was quick. Any question or anything?
Rohit, just tell some opportunities which are currently in IT industry for students. So what should they prepare and how should they?
So basically, so I'm into data, so I will talk more about data. I have less understanding of other things. I'll talk more about the data only. So there are a lot of opportunities. Basically, so the preparation starts. So there are two ways. You always have two tools there. So there should be one tool that is primary, which should be there, and there is another tool which helps the other tool to work. Like in my case, it is SQL and Tableau. SQL is a base tool, and then there is Tableau. So basically, when you're preparing, you have to be damn good in one tool, at least in one tool. Like you have to be that good that nobody can break you down. So basically, if they ask you 10 questions, 9 should be correct. And if you are like average, like if you answer 2, 3, 4 questions in the other tool, that will also work. Like if you answer 4 questions in SQL and answer 9 in Tableau, then if I am an interviewer, I'll take you. That is how the thing works. So take one tool, prepare it like very well. If anything comes, you should know it. That is my funda only. So I always do that. In my case, I'm way better in Tableau, and like I'm around. If I have to rate myself, I would rate 8 in Tableau and I would rate 7 in SQL. That is how my things are. So this is also accepted. Mostly like in industry, this is also accepted. They take. I mean, I would say in my case, when I take interview, I pick the person who is good in primary skill. Basically, if the primary skill is Power BI, if the primary skill is SQL, he should be good. He should be able to score 6 and 7 marks in that. And then the rest tool, like the secondary tool, like we give some kind of like concession that if a person is good in one tool, we can manage the other part. He can learn, like over the period of time, he will like able to understand that. So that is how thing works. And in terms of opportunity, so basically what I'll tell you is data analytic is like in boom right now. Hiring for data analytic is going like anything. So basically data analytic, if you learn Power BI, first of all, you should know SQL. So SQL should be there. Then Power BI, basic of SQL, like you should be able to write some sort of normal query, then where statement, having group by, and like top 5, top 10, these kind of things. You should be able to write it. And other than this, learn Tableau, learn Power BI. If you like, you can learn ClickView, ClickSense as well. SSRS, even SSRS will work, but it is a way older tool. But I think one tool and a database language, it should be enough to enter in the industry. And they will basically test you over your understanding on the data. Like they'll give you a table where you have few columns and you have to join it with another table with few columns. So what will the result you will get? So that is how they will judge you. So your understanding should be like damn good on that. Plus, yeah, I was telling about opportunity. So basically, data analytic, basically the whole data will have a lot of opportunity right now. I mean, right from Tableau, Power BI, ClickSense, ClickView, SSRS, even if you learn Python in data terms, that will help you. Learning R will help you, and AWS is also in boom. AWS and like all the cloud-based platform like AWS and Azure. So basically, this LinkedIn, they give you free trainings, and even you can do the certification over the LinkedIn as well. So there itself, you can do the certification and share it there itself, so that like people know that you are certified now. I think this should be it. Any questions?
Yeah. If you guys is having any question or query, you may ask. Thank you, Rohit, for your sharing. It was nice hearing from you.
Sure, sir. I may draw. I can draw.
Thank you, Rohit.
Ma'am, I would like to mention one more point. So, like, as I was looking at the other presentation, the other person, she said communication is very, very important. So, I am a little bit opposite to that. I would say that focus on your skills if you want a job. So, focus on your skills. Communication can be there, but still, if you are good, if you are damn good in your skills, then nobody can like drop you from your interview. So, first thing, your skills. Nothing else can replace it. I mean, don't want to join a company where you speak. you are going to join a company where you are coding. So basically, your skills is very important. So if you focus on your skills, basically even in my interviews also, when I was like giving interviews, I was good in communication, but what mattered the most was I was able to answer few questions. So that is how I landed into a job, and that is the only funda in for job. I think this should be it.
If anybody has any questions, he or she may please put up.
Hello.
Yes, Sohil.
Sohel this side from final year. I just want to ask you a question like, what should be the three main points that students should focus on while preparing for the campus drives and jobs?
Okay, so I have attended few campus drives and open an open campus. So I'll tell you what happens is, so basically first they judge you on your analytic skills. Basically whatever math you know. So whatever aptitude happens, you should be able to crack it. That is one thing. Okay, you should be very good in your skills. Like if you are applying for SQL, you should be like able to write any query. And third thing is, if you don't have communication, have confidence in yourself. Like confidence at, see, you don't have one thing, but you can manage it using your confidence. So confidence, like go inside your interview, go for your interview, shake hands, like talk by like looking at their face. Do not hesitate. Do not shiver, like that way. It can be a fake like kind of confidence. You can like speak anything there, but if the confidence is there, then the person will like understand that you have the capability, even if you don't have communication, but you have the capability to like handle that kind of thing. So communication, your skills, and what is the third thing? Your like, at least you should be able to crack aptitude. Otherwise, you are gone there itself.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Rohit, while going for interview, students are feared. So give them some tips or give them some mantra that they should go for, without fearing, they should go for interview.
So, ma'am, that's a good question. But so what I will tell is, don't fear. The only thing that will make you tense is fear of losing. So basically, if you don't fear that you will fail this interview, then there won't be anything that will stop you. Basically, go like the way you are, and don't fear about losing. Like when I go for interview, like even I have given interview and I have taken interview. So I like those kind of person who are like, even if they are not able to communicate it, but they are able to like tell me their thoughts. Like they are able to like process their thoughts. And if I ask something, it should be like way on target. Like if I'm asking you that how you will give me a full table, this particular table, how will it retrieve the data from this table, you should be able to tell that select star from this table. This is the only key. You should not tell me like, you should not be like taking me to all over the places and then telling me like how you retrieve it. It should be to the point, and like don't fear about losing. You will anyways have few other interviews also. So that's not a point. You will anyways get few more interviews, but if you don't like think about losing it, you won't be like feeling that fear of interview.
Yeah, thank you, Rohit, very much. It was nice sharing, short and precise.
Thank you, Rohit.
Yeah, I would now request all of you to please turn on your cameras so we can have a screenshot. I once again request all the participants or audiences, those who are present in the meeting, please turn on your cameras so we can have a screenshot. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Rohit, for sparing your valuable time in your busy schedule.
All the best, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you,
take
sir.
care and best wishes from all of us.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Moving on next, we have our one more alumni, a bright student. She is Miss Aakansha Nikam.
Yes. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I hope I am clear. She is presently working with Accenture. Aakansha, thank you for sparing your time for this
Yes, sir.
Engineers Day celebration and having an interaction with our students.
Yes, sir.
I would
Thank you,
like to
sir.
invite you to share your views now.
Yes, sure. First
Yeah,
of all, good afternoon.
happy
Yeah.
Engineers Day
Yes, sir.
also. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Happy Engineers Day, you too.
You can share your views.
Yeah, sure.
Over to you.
Good afternoon, teachers and friends. So today is Engineers Day. To happy Engineers Day to all. And I know we all are suffering. We know that this is a COVID situation and how this works and all, work from home and everything. You have to learn from online classes, YouTube videos. But you know what? It matters a lot. Like you have to go, you have to study, you have to reach that goal, and you have to set that goal. Okay, so uh, myself Aakansha Nikam, and I'm in Accenture company. Yes, and I'm currently working in Kiwi Bank, which is in Auckland. So, and my particular like training project is on Kiwi Bank. So my subject is SAP. So SAP is a system application and products in data processing. Okay, so basically in SAP there are many things like ABAP basis. So I'm working in ABAP, which is Advanced Business Application Programming. Okay, so I think actually I don't know about SAP at all, but after entering in Accenture, they gave me training about 6 months, and they told me about everything about SAP and all. And actually, training is going on, so I'm learning new things. So before starting directly go into the interview and all things, I want to tell you some points which I sorted out. First thing is,
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Akansha.
yes, sir.
Yeah, but is it possible for you to turn on the video so that all can know?
Okay.
If is it possible,
Okay.
then it's okay. If there is a bandwidth issue, no problem.
Okay, I'll try, sir, but actually it is not my personal laptop. So
Yeah,
I'll
okay,
try.
fine. Then it's okay. I will keep this slide sharing. No issues.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, few more points for you. I think, guys, I'm not the topper of any year. Okay, I want to make it clear. I think it is not mandatory to be a topper to get placed in MNC companies. Okay, so don't feel bothered like I'm not a topper and all. Okay, you have to try your best at every exam. That is very important, but it is not mandatory to be a topper. Try your best and don't make it trouble like I'm not getting that good marks like my friends are all. No, do your best, that's it. Because in my case the thing is my success graph is not completely upstream. It's like ups and downs, many ups and downs are there, so I learn a lot things there. And let's come back to the topic. So there are 4 rounds in Accenture. Okay, so first is ability round and critical reasoning, means aptitude test is there. Okay, after that, second is a coding round, which is basically 2 questions were there. And third is communication round. So fluency and pronunciation things must be very good. Okay, and fourth is interview round. And interview round is very important, which was very tough for me because actually they ask me a lot of questions, not regarding to the, they don't ask me like more technical questions, but they ask me more interactive questions like what would be your reaction if someone shout at you, or someone means shouting, continuously shouting, your manager is like situation based question, they ask me like that. So you have to prepare your answers very neat and clean, short but sweet. They just want how you react and what is your presentation. Yes, and that's it. And about my CV and resume, like make it short and sweet. Don't, and it must be very sorted. Like your name, your marks, your extracurricular activities, your means your technologies, what you know, And if you don't know, learn it. This is the time, okay? You you will not get a time after uh, when you place in MNC company or anything like that. You have to go and learn now. Okay, so learn it, and don't bother yourself you have to learn this or that. Take one language, learn it properly and present it. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, Aakansha, thank you for your sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will wait for just 2 minutes so that if there are any queries from anyone.
Thank you, Aakansha.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
For students, I would just ask one question from students' point of view.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. How should they prepare for an MNC company interview?
Okay. Sir, first of all, I watch a lot of YouTube videos that you should prepare. And sir, thing is, you have to practice. You have to practice your interview also. It is not like you build a confidence and all. No, you have to build it. You have to practice everything. You have to speak. Means ask your mom or dad to get your interview so that you will get a practice of it. Okay, what happened, we are actually under pressure that what they ask and what we reply. So it is very useful to have a practice and already ask someone to take your interview. So it is very beneficial to have that. And your project, last year project is very important. They ask a lot of questions on that. And yeah, they ask a minute questions that you will find it more difficult, but no, it is very easy. You have to just prepare it. Okay. And one more thing, I remember that they asked me question like is there any difficulty in your project group that you felt like, no, this is wrong, no, this is right? It happens many times, like friends, in between friends, like this happened, that happened. But uh, again, it don't worry about that. Share your experience with them and just speak. Many of my friends won't speak, so that will be a trouble. Speak, because how they know that what you know and what not? So speak, that is the only thing you can do.
Hello,
Aakansha?
Aakansha.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
If suppose in interview the HR person asks what is your expected salary, then
Yeah.
what the student should answer that
Okay.
in that terms you give them some reference.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Actually, don't give a specific amount, because if you give too low, you will lose your money, and if you give too high, and that is not if there is not their expectation, so you will lose your job. So give them a range. Like I want, in my situation, they asked me that question also, and I told them that I think according to my knowledge, my skills are this, and I want a range from 4 to 5. I'll directly give that range to them. So I told them like that. Yeah, give range, but not a specific value.
Aakansha, this
Yes,
is
sir.
English, sir.
Yes, sir. Hi.
I want to ask you, hi, I want to ask you that can you suggest a few of technologies from SAP
Sorry, I can't
for
hear you,
our,
sir.
hello, am
Yeah,
I audible?
I think your voice is breaking.
Oh, Can you suggest some of the technologies from SAP to
Okay.
our students
Okay.
for
Yes, sir.
fresher purpose,
Actually,
no?
for sorry, for
For
what?
freshers.
Okay, for freshers.
Hmm.
So actually, do one thing. There is a lot of, means there is not like we have C language, C++ language. There are many materials available on the internet, but SAP is not like that. We don't have much material available. So you have blogs. Okay, so read that. Okay, you won't find a particular video like starting of SAP or like that. No, it directly onto the system, so you have to learn it properly. So buy a course or do that, because we don't buy a course at as we are fresh, as they are freshers now. We only learn our basic languages. So alternative for that is to read blogs or read information related that. Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, means as you are saying that the basic languages they are teaching you in the training, right? First of all.
Yeah, means they teach us in Accenture. There are 45 days training is there. They teach
Okay.
me Java language, all the web technologies, then data structure. After that, software testing modules, some there are software testing modules, and that's it. Okay, after that, after 45 days, they took my one exam in which I have to score minimum 60%. After I cleared it, they gave me options like .NET, SAP, Oracle, and SAP basis. And I have to order like which is my preference. So, and finally they gave me SAP ABAP.
Okay, so
Yeah.
SAP ABAP is your current module, no? Right?
Yeah, current module.
Okay, okay. So Professor Chaudhary wants to ask you something.
Okay.
Hello, Aakansha.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Aakansha, will you please explain the students what the pre-acquisition knowledge should the student have to learn the SAP, and what are the various modules of
Okay.
SAP that can be more feasible to learn for computer science branch engineer student?
Okay. Sir, basically, SAP is system application and product and data processing. Okay. Means SAP is everywhere in HR, finance, and IT also. So basic knowledge you can learn is you can learn. See, SAP. I'm in SAP ABAP. So it is programming language. Okay. So you can start from this. Means see, syntax is different, but our C language basic is there. So you don't have to worry if syntax is different. If your concept is clear, you can do any language. This is my view. And if you want to learn SAP language, go for YouTube videos. There are many few videos, I'll tell you, but go for that. You will learn 20% at least. Because there is no proper course, and the courses are very high price. So I won't, means everyone can't afford it. So go for a basic thing and you will learn automatically. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Aakansha, for your valuable guidance.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. It's my pleasure.
Best of luck for your future.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I once again request all to please turn on their cameras for a snapshot. Yeah. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Aakansha.
Thank you so much, sir.
And all the best for your future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, we have with us one of our current final year student who have passed out in the batch 2021, and proudly she is being selected for Tata Consultancy Services. Let me announce her name, Samiksha Patil. Are you there? Samiksha Patil, are you there? Okay, let's wait. She might be having a technical issue. She will join immediately. Yeah, yes, Samiksha. Your mic is muted.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
First of all, Happy Engineers Day.
Happy Engineers Day.
Yeah, and thank you for your time. You can share your views regarding your selection process. What are the prerequisites that are required, and how should we prepare from second year, third year onwards to all students?
So, Happy Engineers Day.
Congratulations for your selection in this year.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You can continue. It's over to you.
Okay, sir. So, first of all, Happy Engineers Day to all. And it's my pleasure that the teachers give me this opportunity. And I'm currently working for TCS with TCS from 2 months. And last from last year, it 2020, I'm give my so firstly, I think all second year and third year students are focused on the aptitude and the programming skills for start, and programming skills and communication skills, and also the most important thing, that confidence and the effort we put. Because while interview, where everyone is fear that while interview going, fear is there. As I for TCS interview, it's my first interview, and also I'm also having some fear to face that interviews and things. But I think be confident, and it's the best thing, that our confidence. And currently I'm working for the banking sector, in the banking sector, BIFS, which is banking and finance. And my model is Hyperion. I think it's all is new for me too, because I'm learning this model now for 1 month, and it's a Oracle tool used for the banking and also for the decision making, and it's the best part of business intelligence. And for all the final year and third year students, I must say that please focus more on the subjects like artificial intelligence, deep learning, business intelligence, and the big data is the best thing, because I am currently working on the business intelligence domain, and it's very helpful for me that when I am studying that business intelligence subjects, it's very helpful for me now. Think so. It's my humble request that please focus on that subject, because when at our mindset is that we are CS, then we are only studying for Java or Python or any only for we are focused more on the languages. But it's meant that we must focus on the domains like the subject, as we are Batu University students. So we have great opportunity that the subjects like business intelligence, data, big data, and AI, deep learning. So please focus more on that subjects. And also in the interview, when you create your resume and going for interview and pass your resume to that interviewer, it's must that which thing you mention in your interview resume, you must of all the knowledge of that thing, that not like that my friend mentioned in the resume that three languages, Java, C++, Python, C, then I am also going to mention. It's not the only mention that you know all the knowledge. It's enough to get a job. For if you know only the one language, it's okay, but you got all the knowledge for that. If interviewer asks any question of that knowledge, you have that language, you must have to answer it. It's the main thing, I think, for interview. And for aptitude, practice is the best thing. And it's all about.
Hello, Samiksha.
Yes, ma'am.
Explain the students how to face for aptitude, what they should prefer.
I think for aptitude, just go for first, if you're starting now, just go for YouTube videos. There are many tricks and tips and tricks are there. And then focus on more practicing. There are more websites like many websites of that, and there are many channels or so Insta and like that, where and also India Bits, where there are many aptitude questions are available. So more practice aptitude question, because that aptitude question, it's meant that time management. Because as the TCS aptitude, there is only 1 or 1.5 minutes for one question, and we can't retrieve back to that question. So while practicing, we get the time management skills, and it's take a long time and long practice, like of 2, 3, or 4 months. And if you are starting it from that second or third year, then it's the best thing. You got the best fluency in your aptitude questions and time management, and many more, ma'am.
Thank you, Samiksha. Thank you. And happy Engineer Day.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy Engineers.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, any questions, anyone?
So I'm going to tell one that ma'am asked to the Aakansha that what tell about the salary. Then they ask everyone's interview. That interviewer asks that what salary you expect. But I think they said that don't pay specific amount. But I think as we are freshers, tell just like as I am a freshers now, I am more focusing on knowledge, gaining knowledge and gaining experience. So it's my first priority to that get experience and the knowledge that I'm as I am a student. I'm only not I'm getting the real time experience on working on projects and things. So I am want the first priority is that I'm more focused on the experience and my knowledge. So my first priority is this. So and then suggest you that what you want the range that Aakansha says. It's my opinion for that.
Thank you, Aakansha. Samiksha.
Yeah, thank you. I hope there are no questions. So I would take a snapshot I would request again, all please turn on your videos so we can have a snapshot. Yes. I request all to please turn on your videos so we can have a snapshot. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, coming to the concluding session of today's alumni interaction, and we have already circulated the quiz link that we are conducting on the occasion of today's Engineers Day. We have already circulated it on the WhatsApp group of students. If you are requiring, we may circulate it on the Google Meet chat box also. So to conclude, let me first thank all the staff members of Computer Science and Engineering Department. Special thanks to our Head of Department, Dr. D.D. Patil sir, who from his source of inspiration and ideation formulated this program and supported us to make this program a success. Then I would again like to thank Dean Academics, Dr. R.B. Varjive sir, our beloved principal, Dr. R.P. Singh sir, and the entire management of Hindi Seva Mandal, and all those who were directly or indirectly associated for making this online program of Engineering Day celebration successful. Not but least, I would also like to thank all the students who joined the event and our proud alumni who were also associated and spent their valuable time from their busy schedule for sharing their views, and their interaction with students were fruitful. Now, while concluding this today's Engineers Day, I would only like to tell that in this pandemic situation also, due to the use of the technology, we proudly are saying that the placements from the department, the certification programs conducted by the department, and the overall development department in the pandemic has also taken an increasing graph. I would like to proudly share that the department has now 2 certified training academies, one with the Huawei Inc. and the second with the Red Hat. Apart from that, specialized training and placement activities are coordinated and initiated for students. Internships and online live training projects will be shared with the final year students for the upcoming year. And to give a more idea about the new events, the new proposals that are there in the upcoming year, academic year 2021-22, I would now request our HOD and Associate Professor for Computer Science and Engineering Department, Dr. D.D. Patil sir, to give his concluding remarks for this Engineers Day function. Sir, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Professor Pathak. Thanks to all alumni for sharing their experience with our students, and that their experience are valuable for the new engineers and freshers. Okay. As well as I am very thankful to Dr. Priti Subramaniam for their eagering to conduct like this program, as well as I am very thankful to Professor Aniket Pathak giving me this idea for celebration of Teachers Day, as well as I am fully encouraged by the with the valuable guidance, support, and suggestions from Professor R.A. Agrawal, Professor A.P. Ingle, Professor R.P. Chaudhary, Professor Y.S. Patil, as well as I feel proud our alumni are associated with the different MNCs, and they can easily share their views for our students. So I can say said that I can concludingly said that the engineer are the creational. Okay, engineer are the creational, or engineer are the originally researcher. Okay, that's why I am fully thankful to the entire administration and management of this Seva Mandal also. Okay, thanks, Pathak sir. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivation so that the students will be upgraded in their careers.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you. You are also the inspiration for us.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now,
Thank you,
from students side, I would request Sohel Meman Pachi, student of now final year BTech, to please present the vote of thanks. Sohel.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And first of all, happy Engineers Day to all teachers first, because we all know we are on way to be engineers, but who are the ones who are making us engineers? So other than teachers, no one is there on our way. So thanking so much for sharing such your greatest knowledge, your time, your efforts with us. Coming to the talks of this event, that on a happy Engineers Day, like we got so best ever gift we got on the Engineers Day from our teachers, from our departments, and thanking each of the one alumni who shared their precious knowledge with us. Right now, it will help us. They took 5 to 6 years to be in the MNC, to complete their BTech, to learn much more knowledge. And within rapid minutes, by giving their times, they have shared their much more knowledge with us. So thanking each one of the alumni for sharing knowledge with us. And thank you so much, sir, and our CSE department for organizing such a great event. We are hoping and we are waiting for such more events, interactive sessions. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Sohel. It was nice words. Not but at the least, I would like to thank all the students who actively participated in this event, because without them, nothing is possible. Also, I would like to thank Rakesh, Sonali, Aakansha, Raksha, Samiksha, Maansi, Rohit, for their valuable sharing about their experiences and about their work field, and also providing the motivation and in a correct way on this Engineers Day, a guideline or a path for a way to a bright and successful career, as well as their bright future. I thank on the behalf of department and our Sri Sant Gadge Baba College of Engineering and Technology, Bhusawal. At the end, for a group photograph, I would request all the participants to turn on their cameras, all those who are present, please turn on your cameras so we can have this moment captured, since we are in an online mode virtually in this pandemic situation. I will wait for 2 minutes so that everyone's camera is there. I am also apologizing if I have left out anyone. I would like to again thank everyone who made this program a successful event. I will wait for 1 minute for all of you to turn on your cameras. Once it is done, I will let you know.
Abhijit, Rahul, English sir, camera on kara, voice Patil sir.
I will wait for 2 minutes and I will request everyone to please turn on your camera so that I can take the screenshot.
English sir.
On a count of 5, I am going to initiate the screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have taken the screenshot. Thank you everyone. Before leaving the meeting, let us end today's function by the national anthem of India. I would request all to please stand up at their own position.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जगत तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जय मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Okay, thank you everyone. Would like to see you again next time. That's it for today. Thank you all. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Patil sir.
Thank you, Patil sir.
Thank you, sir.